Trying to walk is fun. Stop him. He's tripping me, girl. Hey, this is Neil's on Dynasty. Whoa, that was a close-up if I ever had a close-up. This is Neil's on Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Get this kitty cat away from my feet so I can walk. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. Buy some silver and some platinum. Get up there with your brother. Stay. Wow. This is going to be blowing people's minds. I said it before. I'll say it again. New trade agreements and treaties is what this is all about. Throw your charts out the window because your chart never expected OPEC to lose members because they didn't want to reduce supply. What? OPEC's losing more members? Has anyone talked about OPEC losing members because those members want to respect the contracts they have and produce more oil than OPEC wants them to produce? Because they, well, you know what? Let's let the Angolans tell you why they think OPEC's crap and why they left. Here we go. Poor BRICS. BRICS is going down before they really get a chance.
Thursday, December 21st, 2023, Angola announced that it would leave the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC, following a disagreement regarding production quotas, a move that will reduce the group to 12 members. Mr. Diamantino Azevedo, the country's Minister for Mineral Resources, Petroleum and Gas, said on public television on Thursday that Angola, which is Africa's second largest oil producer, is leaving OPEC because it is not serving the nation's interests. When we see that we are in organizations and our contributions, our ideas, do not produce any effect, the best thing is to withdraw, Azevedo said. We feel that Angola currently gains nothing by remaining in the organization and, in defense of its interests, decided to leave, Azevedo was quoted as saying in a statement issued by the president's office.
You can fix and flip like everyone else.
Angola's decision to leave OPEC comes after OPEC, led by Saudi Arabia, has been attempting to boost oil prices, which have decreased in recent months due to concerns about too much crude circulating in a weakening global economy, which could weigh on the thirst for oil for travel and industry. Lower prices have benefited American drivers who have been able to fill their petrol tanks for less money in recent months, but have hurt OPEC oil producers' bottom lines. In a bid to increase bottom lines, OPEC has implemented supply cuts of more than 5 million barrels per day since the end of 2022 to increase prices. And in anticipation of a drop in demand for 2024, the wider OPEC Plus group last month agreed to a further reduction of oil production by 2.2 million barrels per day in the first quarter. Angola's production ceiling was already reduced in June 2023 to 1.28 million barrels per day from 1.45 million barrels per day, a move which OPEC claimed would better reflect its actual production. And at OPEC's November 2023 meeting to decide how much oil to send to the world in 2024, Angola's production level was reduced to 1.11 million barrels per month. The oil-producing nation was unwilling to abide by these new terms and protested against lower oil quotas, especially for African countries, but to no avail. If we remained in OPEC, Angola would be forced to cut production, and this goes against our policy of avoiding decline and respecting contracts, Mineral Resources and Petroleum Minister Diamantino Azevedo told state broadcaster TPA. Consequently, Angola decided to join other mid-sized producers like Ecuador and Qatar that have left OPEC in the last decade. So, will Angola's decision to quit OPEC have any impact on its oil-dependent economy? Certainly. On the negative side, going solo in a volatile market exposes Angola to increased price fluctuations. Without the collective bargaining power of OPEC, negotiations with buyers could become more challenging, potentially lowering their oil revenues. Additionally, attracting new investments might become more difficult as Angola competes with established OPEC players for attention. However, on the bright side, Angola's OPEC farewell unleashes it to chase fatter deals elsewhere. Asian giants like China and India, thirsting for fuel with a booming appetite, could be far more lucrative partners than the oil cartel. Instead of playing by OPEC's rules, Angola might just rewrite the game by tapping into this rapidly growing market, potentially leaving its dependence on the cartel in the dust. The gamble is big, but the rewards could be even bigger, propelling Angola's oil-powered engine to new heights.
Yeah, but what they're not telling you, and I don't know why, is if OPEC is reducing supply to raise price, and these guys are going to kick up supply, they're going to get that raised price. There's more than enough buyers out there for oil right now. America is killing the world by not producing any. But that's another story, and it'll change in 2025. We will be oil producers and sellers of natural gas and oil to the world, 2026 at the very latest. So I'm not concerned about the American dollar, because you're going to have to pay in American dollars. So if you don't have any, you ain't getting no oil and natural gas. And in about 2 years, that's going to be a big demand because OPEC is running out. And that's one reason they don't want to tell you why they're reducing supply. They are enjoying the higher prices, no doubt, but they don't have an infinite supply of oil in the ground, and it's running low. And this goes back to new trade and treaties and deals that are uncharted, that are happening now. If you stay on top of geopolitical stuff, you will be able to capitalize on the gains that are going to be and are out there right now to be had that no one is telling you about. Let's get back to see if these guys have anything else to say.
Also, will Angola's OPEC exit impact the group as well as the global energy supply significantly? Experts agree that Angola's exit is a setback for OPEC, but it had a relatively small output compared with 28 million barrels per day for the whole group. Without Angola, OPEC countries will now produce about 27 million barrels of oil per day, about 27% of the global supply. Also, while losing Angola, OPEC announced last month at its meeting that it was welcoming Brazil, a major oil producer that has been producing record amounts of crude this year, according to the International Energy Agency. But even though Angola was a minor player in OPEC, the country's departure has raised larger concerns about the organization's future. This shows that there is no consensus within OPEC itself, and this was for some time now. Ali Al-Riyami, former marketing director general at Oman's energy ministry, said, "There will be consequences, no doubt about it. But I don't think others will follow," he added.
So, what do you guys think? You think other countries are going to say, "Yay, let's all join OPEC and lower the supply that's out there to raise the price so we get as much money while pumping less, and let's let these other countries that aren't part of OPEC make a lot more profit because they're not following us"? What would be the good business decision to make? Leave OPEC? Think about it. Leave a comment down below what you think about this. You guys have a great night.